True peace, kins and friends. I am Nibu Ray Unu Nupu, and I'm here with another video. Before I get started, I'd like to say I did record the video, but I had issues, and I had to go back and delete some internal storage. But I like to bring forth this new update as far as what has occurred in Mali. Mali has caused a political earthquake for suspending all political parties. That was needed, considering the fact that politics in general, as far as when you look at it from a standpoint of Democrat and Republic, you have division, because you have the Democrats that want to harbor all the money for themselves and issue the people out crumbs and expect for them to survive with little or nothing for survival. Just like over here in America, you have the Democrats is hating the conservatives because a whole lot of people voted for Trump per se. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot of countries that's moving towards sovereignty, and you have the West is not so happy about that. So before I get into the reading from where I left off at, here you see I still have my spread. So before I start, I would like to bring in the positive forces of nature, Nupu. Nupu, 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 Nupu. Okay, the first card that popped up is Below and Bella card. Below and Bella card. Sorry. Okay, and it reads, these brain newt, god and goddess, are responsible for all stomach and intestines of the African race, and they are godparents from the Nile. This card has the power to transfer things to their places, mentally, spiritually, physically, economically, and emotionally. A breakdown energy to travel and provide life throughout its movement. This card provides crucial elements to all its touches. In the reverse, this causes choking and gasping for air and no digestions to stop negativity. So therefore, you have stoppages, even though you have the stomach and the intestines work together to push the waste out. But at the time, it's stoppages due to what the West keep doing, coming with their brute force to try to take out Ibrahim Traore. Okay, the second card that popped up is the Cardu and Carda card. These brain newt god and goddess are creators of hearts and veins of the African race and their original god parents from Lake Victoria. Another circulation card that supplies life and movement to persons, places, and things. This is also the base of spirit beings, that they receive nutrition by causing excitement in human beings, positive or negative. And the upright, everything is good and healthy. That's right, everything is good and healthy. Everything is good and healthy. And the heart is represented in the month of August, which in noon, that would be, instead of, the sun, would be Ripu. Ripu is the sun in noon. And you have So we have renewal, sex, death. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Okay, uh, that would be the seventh house. Partnerships. Yeah. Namibia partnered with Korea for to trade uranium for nuclear weapons. Marriage. New marriages are beginning, are starting. One-to-one relationships. Alliances or conflicts. All the conflicts that's coming from the West, starting up these alliances to try to take Ibrahim Traore out with others, legal matters. Yeah. Okay, the second card that popped up was the Nunable male marriage card in the upright. And it reads, an adult male person may legally and ethically marry as many spouses as he can provide for and sexually comfort if there be extra eligible female persons available in the society. The same way each time that conditions are the same. Note carefully the reasons for this law as information is so given about it. Usually, a society has more eligible women marriage than it has eligible men. So far it's saying that it's a marriage, and then I did a second card for confirmation. And the second card that popped up was in the upright was 6 ether chemical card. It was saying death of 9 gases, 9 ether gases, a combination of 96 gases out of the 99 gas elements. Gamma radiation that produces evolutionary mutations of all sorts. X energy of many forms in life on Earth and in the solar system. Sex is sacred energy. Distorted sex energy. A past card and present card in the form of 3 ether ghost energy, atomic weapons. So therefore, that's who the marriage is to. The marriage was once with the negative forces of the West that was coming in, taking over, stealing resources of that nature. So then I did another confirmation for that. Confirmation. And the card that popped up was the Mingalese Noon card. These are humans who are a mixture of the original 5 races. This will be home only to all those people after the 2025 cataclysm. All other races will be able to visit with Kingdom Guard chaperone for a limited time and must be escorted off the motherland until a later time. And the reverse means you may not be allowed to visit, or you may broke laws that will not allow you to return. Eventually all people will revolve back into their root races. Okay, so there you have it. So it's saying that Africa was in a marriage with 6 ether negative forces. So now the marriage is no longer holding, which means that all mixed races that's in Africa will have to go back to their home, because Mingalese and Noon is another way of saying mixed race, so forth. All right. Now the last card that popped up in the upright was the black sky card, space. Represent vacuum, father, germination, darkness, wetness, hider and matter, perfection, magical, magnetic, suction, impregnator of matter, does not vary or deviate. Blackness for all, perfection of all colors combined. This is also an all card. When it appears, there is perfection of good, bad, ugly, depending how it's drawn. It has no reverse. So everything that's going on in Africa at the moment is magnetic and magical. And you have he does not variate or deviate from his plans. He's bringing the people around the world together. Blackness for all. That include the African Americans over here in the diaspora who know where their bloodline stands. Perfection of all colors combined. And this is also an all card. And when it appears, there's perfection of good. So everything that's taking place at the moment, it is all good. It is all good. Okay, and I had pulled from the ancestors, the secret of the ancestors oracle, and the card that popped up in the upright was the Conjure Woman manifestation. And I will read that. Okay. The Conjure Woman. You can do it. Believe in yourself. And when that is difficult, believe in us, your ancestors who have your back. The ancestors is protecting our race at this moment. As long as we stay on the right path of doing right and wrong, the orbs will guide you, help you make the correct decisions. That's why in Noon deals with knowledge, wisdom, overstanding, equal standing, sound right reasoning. If you get out of your own way and allow it to be. There's no time for procrastination at this moment. It is time to get things done. You are an alchemist. As within, so without. Nurture your gifts and give birth to your creative ventures. All this creation, this creativity that's coming out, all this creativity, I mean, it's just amazing. You have the youth in Africa and as well as youth over here in America. They doing great things with the inventions that they are coming out with. I'm starting to see a lot of inventions coming out. The Conjure Woman ancestor brings gifts of manifestation and creation. The infinity sign is a reminder that she is limitless and so are you. There you have it. The ancestor is guiding this creativeness that we are seeing. Ancestral memory. Conjure is the African American spiritual art of hoodoo, spellcraft, healing, and divination. This Conjure Woman also has the energy of a transitional Zulu Sangoma healer, diviner, and spiritual counselor. The Conjure Woman is a proponent of inspired action. When you feel afraid, inferior, or insecure, she is the one whispering into your soul that you can do it. Yes. I'm always telling myself because I get to the point at times where I can feel stagnant because I have issues with my memory due to an incident that took place when I was living in another part of the city. Um, I was hit in the head twice with a gun in the upper right hand, the upper part of my head. And I do at times have a little issue with memory, but I keep pushing and do the best that I can. True peace. Ancestral medicine. When you decide to manifest your desires and dreams, you heal the fulfilled dreams of the ancestors that came before you. Let not their sacrifices be in vain. Decide what you want and assume you already have it, my child. The tarot correspondence is the magician. Magical things are happening. Black space, the black sky card. And you have the declaration is, I am a magnetic for manifesting mysterious miracles. Ooh, that was a beautiful reading right there. Okay, so do a recap. So we have that the Belo and Belar card is showing that it is choking and gasping for air and no digestions to stop negativity. Because due to the brute force, the West is showing towards Ibrahim Traore, but he keep on pushing. He keep on pushing. He keep on pushing. Cardu and Kada card. The heart. Everything is good within the heart, and the heart represents excuse me, the birth of new things. The heart. Everything is good and healthy. 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 Magic and magical. Magnetic, I'm sorry. Magical and magnetic. And then you have that there was a marriage. There was a marriage. There was a marriage. From Ibrahim Traore, as well as the other three Sahel states, Nigeria, Namibia, and Burkina Faso. As well as Niger. But then you have, the marriage was with the 6th ether chemical card. So you have these two. Stoppage from this. Stoppage from the negative forces. Zupu of nature. The 6th ether chemical card. Death of nine ether gases. So even though it was a marriage, the marriage is not holding due to the Mingalese Noon Kingdom. The Mingalese is the mixed race. They will have to go back to where they came from. No more stealing resources. And then again, the Black Sky card, which is magic, magnetic. And the Conjure Woman, which is basically, sum it up, never give up, keep pushing. Because the ancestor is guiding the way for new creativity. Okay, that includes my reading, True Peace, Kins and Friends. I am Nibu Reuno Nupu. And I will have below in the description box video, websites, what have you. This includes my reading, True Peace, and Cosmic Armageddon Times.